Right, so an update on the beko. It's broken. Yeah, I spent a week filming it, and now it's broken. Basically, for some reason, after the cotton 95 wash or 90 wash, it started draining, and then it just advances straight to end. And then if you try to reset to any cycle, it just advances to end. I finally got it to work. Finally got it to do something. Just put on dial kits or ones, what do you call it. You can hear it ticking away actually in there. Flicking a load of relays. So if it's for the motor. But the motor does work. The motor's still fine. The motor, there's nothing wrong with the motor. It's not like the brushes have gotten or anything. But yeah, there was a little bit of water in. Presumably from where like all the wet clothes of the water's piled up. Then you put on to drain and it wouldn't do anything. I'm hoping now that if you can, by using the rinse hole and extra rinse buttons, just see what it does. Might work, might not. I don't think extra rinse actually works on the woolen side, so. Yeah, this is the woolen wash pattern as well, so that's why it's so long at the minute between the tumbles. It's still one tumble already. It takes about a minute, maybe two, I think. So it's like a little sneak preview. The one cycle I have filmed, synthetics normal cycles are filmed. Cotton 60, intensive 60 eco, and the 40 I've filmed. Oh no, I haven't filmed the 40 yet. 60 quick wash, but anything with synthetics with the quick wash, which is supposed to work, just doesn't work. So yeah, you're gonna see all that coming up. Right, so I don't know if I've actually shown you this yet. I can't remember. I thought I have, but it's a Zanussi ZDC 37200. Right, and I've had it in my garage for ages, and I finally brought it to the workshop. So we ended up using this for a while as a second dryer, because obviously the Electrolux bearings went, so, and the AG obviously takes quite long to do a drying cycle, so we ended up using this for a while, about a month or so, and then I got that Siemens, so then I got to stop using. The other thing I stopped using it is because it kept leaking. But I have seemed to have rectified the leak. I'll just show you what I've done. So the leak was actually here. I'll just show you this water bottle. Right, can we see? That, I put some PTFE tape on. For some reason the seal was missing, and whoever had it last used an elastic band. And the elastic band's still under there to obviously push it out a bit. And the PTFE tape's gone round, which has seemed to have done the trick. Rather well, actually. I can't. There was a little bit of a leak, maybe. It's a tiny, tiny amount compared to what it was originally. Because you see where that towel is there? After one load of towels, that load of towels, there was a huge pool of water. I've just done quite a biggish load of stuff there, so. And we've only got that tiny leak. Maybe it's... I'll say now, it might have only just leaked because of where I've taken it out. Yeah. But that's done 2 loads of drying, that's all I've got of water. And unfortunately this floor doesn't absorb any of the water. So any water that stands there for... well, until the end of time, really, until you wipe it up. So, yeah, I've done a good job so far. It's not perfect. I'm going to keep running it, though. Get through our drying. We've got quite a bit of drying to do here. So, yeah, I'm going to try and get a little seal for this and replace it and try that instead. But other than that, it's working. It's a nice dryer because I've already refurbished it. I've already hoovered it out. And it runs perfectly, really smooth. Oh yeah, so people don't know about the. I kind of briefly showed you in the last video. It's a Candy Grando Vita. And what do I have to say about it? It's completely broke. Basically, the person I bought that Zanussi from got in contact with me because her candy dryer was making an error code E22. I've come to have a look at it, and it only appears when you close the door. But if you disable anything else on the board, it will still come up with an error code. So I've changed the block and didn't do anything. But it's just a board issue, to be honest. I've looked at the board. There's no burning as such or anything. There's nothing, no telltale signs of the board actually blown. But you never know, and unfortunately things like that happen. Yeah, and it's a shame really because that's only 18 months old. 18 months, and it's a really nice condition. Right, so we've got, come on camera, another Dyson, when it decides to focus, CR01 here, which I briefly showed last time, but we couldn't get to it. We are at it now, but I still can't turn it round. What's unusual is there's a highline crack there on the door. It's the exact same position as the one with the broken bearings. This has an issue with the drum. It's completely seized. Now, the guy who had it before, now they've owned it from new, and he bought it in 2002, and he even got the 5-year warranty plan there, so it came with it. He said he absolutely adored it. It's had its issues in the past as well. It's had the F11 bridge rectified. He rectified it. To be fair, he kind of cheated as well, because what he did was drill a hole there. Well, he's even put a little electrical thing there. He's drilled a hole so he can get to the board, flip the board out, put the chip in, and put it back in. Cheated. And then the other issue is this. Now, he rebuilt it, put it all back together, put it on a wash, worked fine for 10 minutes, and he said after 10 minutes it then decided to seize up again. And I mean seize up, I mean it will not budge. So it's all to do with the gearbox in this, but he also said that we don't know why it's a gearbox, because at the end of the day, this one, unlike that one, this is disabled. So, and obviously I've proven that after 10 minutes it does normal tumbling, then goes into contra rotation. So why? That's the thing. So I've got to investigate it. I'm not even bothered yet, to be honest. So I'm not going to investigate it till I get some bearings for that one. So yeah, I know that sounds a bit daft. I've got other machines and I need to really fix up and get going. I've never seen behind here as well. So we've got there's my Panasonic, there's my Samsung dodgy 7 kilo that I can't sell, there's my Hot Point, Bosch Dishwasher dryer that still needs finishing off. We've got the Smeg integrated dishwasher, no idea. Come from auction, bought it for £5 plus 20%, so £6. But the on off button for some reason has gone straight through that hole there. Can we see? So it's been pushed in and then it's snapped where it pushes against. So I think it's full lime scale, really full lime scale. So you know, yeah, I've got a cold again. Right, I'm gonna get in 2 more machines and then I'll show you them. Oh no, I'll show you one because the other one, I know what's wrong with it, so. Right. So, I think this is going to go to scrap heaven, probably at weekend. We've had enough now. Which is a shame really, because I wanted to do more wash races and I wanted to even wash race these two. But unfortunately, not how things have panned out, unfortunately. Right, it did its first rinse, drained, did a spin, done its final rinse, and Then decided just to advance straight through to the end once it's filled up with water. It's had it. Because the trouble is, I can't even drain it. Because I'll just select program D. It just advances, watch. What the hell? Oh, it lives again. What is going on with this? Ah, you see, that's what happens. For some bizarre reason, halfway down, you've noticed it's switched off, and it's left that amount of water in. Now that's what's happening on the wash. It's getting to the end of the wash, draining, getting to that point, and then just advancing all the way to the end. But the thing is, if I redo it, it won't do anything. Watch. See, straight to the end now. And if I try and put this on spin, just forget it. Let's not quite stop. Right. So yeah, it's going in the bin. It did alright for 10 washes and it's just broke. Basically somewhere I think there's another fault causing that dial to advance. But it's just got to the point where there's no point really bothering with this. I mean, that's missing. It was always going to be a cheap machine before somebody forgot it fully working. This handle you have to play around with. Obviously the door lock originally got changed anyway, so, and then the drum spider, if it allows me to open it I'll show you in a second, but yeah. I was going to do a review on it, but even that's gone out the window now, isn't it? I wanted to actually film the anti-crease one, because it does a slow spin, but I can't. So you can open the door, but if I that one, or I think it's that one. Yeah, I can feel a little bit of notchy movement, whereas the other two are solid, so this bit's fine, but there is a very slight knocking if it's unbalanced coming from this. Oh, another thing I can't get on is the clamp. I've took it off and now I can't get it back on, because every time you try to put it on it just pulls all that away, no matter how hard you try and stretch it over. Do you know what this drum resembles? A bit of a Bailey drum. The Bosch Bailey drums. Now after this series, obviously beko ended up with the ones we kind of know today. But oh, just a shame really. Right. So having you go. Oh, I'm going to try one more thing. Now I've got the door open. So I'm going to turn this to, I don't know, A. Wait. Let's see if it does anything. towards the end. Just weird how it only gets halfway down and decides to shut off. Bye bye. Right. So, we've got this Hotpoint TCM 580. Something interesting about this machine was out exactly the same time when they were rolling out the thingy. So some weren't updated and some were updated. This doesn't have the green dot anywhere to be seen, but it has got the oh, it's there. Can you see it? I don't know if you can see it, but there's a pot rivet there. So the good news is that it's all working. Cosmetically, it looks pretty good. It's pretty good condition. We've got this smash for some reason down here, but that's not going to affect the machine because, of course, yeah, it's going to get sucked through there and now through there anyway from the floor, so it doesn't really matter. And what's weird is this yellowing. It's all white at the front and then yellowing here all the way back. Now, yellowing was usually from sunlight quite often. And there's that piece of plastic that came out of it. So I'm going to plug it in and see what it does. Because the chap said that it's just not heating. So it's booted up straight away, so that's a good thing. We're on low heat, so this will be interesting. Yeah, that's running fine, running fast enough. My capacitor's fine. It's not dying. That's a nice thing, that. I can't think of anything else. There's a pump. Hopefully it's pumping up there, but there's no water because it's probably all gone now. Probably all in the back of my car. An interesting timer. This is probably the 5 minute over 30 second counter, so and after 2 minutes we've got nothing. And I'm pretty sure if I put it on high, we'll get nothing. Nice running. Well, time and tick once. If it takes once, then it's working. Yeah, it's really fine. It's quite nice actually. It's still in a really good condition. To be honest, all candies of this age, they've all got kind of like fan warps and stuff, like roll bearings warps and broken and stuff like that. No, this is running fine. But then again, this uses the felt seals, so they'll have to be checked. I'll check them over, see how worn they are. So I have to repair that and that, but they need updating those too. And I've got another condenser, Hotpoint condenser coming this week that needs the update as well at some point. It needs fixing as well. It needs the update. And then more of that later, so yeah. I'm not going to wait here for this man, so I'm going to show you something else as well. So that machine, this Hotpoint and this dishwasher came from the same house. And it's ticked, so it's working. This Bosch dishwasher is sold as fully working, but it was making this horrendous noise. Now, the guy showed me the horrendous noise. He said it seems to happen only like at the start for 10 minutes or so, and then throughout the wash occasionally. As soon as you put it on, it's the valve. It's just making this squealing noise. It still fills with water, it still shuts off. Just making this squealing noise when it's open. So, I'm going to rectify it. He did charge me for that. Didn't charge me for that. and I missed out on the Trix Bendix condenser dryer by about 5 minutes because he put the Trix Bendix on first. Funny story, he put it on for free as well, broken dryer, using an Indesit condenser from this range. As representation, the guy turned up and said, "It's not an Indesit." And he said, like, "It's free, do you want it or not?" And apparently that wasn't heated as well. I just turned around and said to him, "Well, Trix Bendix was like really discontinued from like about 2004 or 5, so you're looking at a 15-year-old dryer." This is like, what, 3? And the guy bought this second hand, he bought that second hand. So. He only had a beko, like, 1500. 6 kilos, 1500, I can't remember what model it is. There's so many mods of beko nowadays. A white one, I'll just do that. Which white one? I had a time display on it. Yeah, so does that WMP that you got there. It's not that. It's got the normal door on it. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Oh, I'll have a quick look at it tomorrow because I should be going to bed really. Yeah. Exactly. Just leave everything be. I'm gonna be honest with the hot points. It's like, apart from these heaters, which are absolutely horrendous, I actually like hot point dryers because it's still pretty quick at drying. Well, I'll say it that, it is getting worse. Look at that, that's 6 kilo now. Oh no, it's wait, same. Wait. Yeah, because that's vented. The condenser version is. Yeah, oh, cold now. Cold tonight. For no reason. It's been warm all day. I'm randomly on, aren't I? Right. So you'll see these, hopefully, apart from no, I'll be scrapped. That's going to need parts off it too. The heater's fine, I think. And it heats up when I initially got to go for like 7 minutes. The door's nice on this. I like the current door. So, probably sell the door. Get rid of obviously the rest of it. Oh, it's just a shame because it's really nice condition. My poor one over there is just horrid in comparison. Right. Yeah, it's still stone cold. So. Right. Right, we'll see you again. Oh, got this washing tonight, but the back has played off so well. I can't be bothered. I need to go home and rest. Oh. Right, so this is my little first view of this. Obviously, it's not what I'm working on. In fact, I don't know if it even works. I got it for 30 quid, I think. And but it was for charity, that was the weird thing, of a church. So it went to a charitable cause, the money. Now, clearly where it's been in last, it looks like it's obviously been in the kitchen, and to try and make it look like it's integrated a little bit, or behind a kickboard or something, they've put a bit of this vinyl on. So that'll just come off, that'll rip off easy enough. Obviously due to its age, it's slightly yellowed. It's pretty cute as well. It's much slimmer depth. It's only about 400mm compared to the Zanussis, and it's a damn sight lighter as well. It's based on the that candy C1040 that I had, pretty much. So anyway, we'll open the door. We've also got our inlet hoses. There's bits of tissue everywhere, which... And yeah, the door seal's quite mouldy. It was set to 60 when I got it. I've set it to good just to test the dials. And that drum is a damn sight smaller than the Zanussi one, actually. I'm gonna be honest there. I don't know if it works. It was softly working, so I think this is the program chart. Oh, so it is. That was a good guess. So there we go. We've got program 1's heavy soiled, 40 to 90 degrees. Number 2 is normal wash, 60 to 30 to 60 degrees. Then number 3 is rapid wash or non-fast colours, to be honest. For some bizarre reason of this generation of candies, non-fast colours always ended up with a less kilogrammage. I mean, if you had the full-size version, I think you had like 4.5, it was rated 3.5 or something like that. Then you've got rinses, fast spin. Then we've got delicates and synthetics. We've got heavily soiled, 40 to 60 degrees. Universal wash, 30 to 50 degrees. Rapid, 30 to 40 degrees. Woolens, 40. And slow spin. And then you can have additional pre-wash, or separate pre-wash, shall I say, bleaching and water discharge. Now the bleaching is a bit weird because this compartment is only 2 compartments. So obviously you got your main wash and your softener, and I think if you do pre-wash it just fills up through the main wash, so not different there. Obviously the pre-wash is separate because obviously there's no separate compartment. So they can't fit it in. The other thing is we've got 2 options. We've got slow spin and no spin, which both can be selected. So slow spin will slow the spin from 1000 to 400, and no spin will just cancel all spins. Also we've got an on-off, which won't go on until the door is shut. And then we've got door open, and likewise, if I shut the door, hang on, I think it's the same setting, so if I turn it on, you won't be able to open the door. Right, so we've got our temperature gauge here. Like I said, when I got it, it was actually set to 60, so... And here's our program dial, so we've got rinses there, final spin, stop, heavy soil, well, so should I say, so we've got white nylon, mixed, acrylics, woolens, and then slow spin, and then stop. And we've got a pre-wash with just a normal drain out. Then we've got cotton 90, cotton 60, and then cotton 40. And there's the bleaching stage, like I said, where the bleach is going in, don't know. Next question. Right. So, can't get it. You'll see it on, and there will be videos of it, hopefully, if it's fully working. Yeah. So, we'll see how we get on with it. I mean, to be honest, I just like little tiny washing machines, because at the end of the day, if you're going to separate everything, you're going to end up with like 3 kilos anyway. Look, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 8. So, I can't plumb it in yet. For that reason. It needs hot and cold on this. I might take it up to the workshop. Run on double cold. No, I don't really want to. I want to try and get it in. I need to sort out in here though.